One of the principal functions of a news title sequence is establishing the genre. We've established our political genre by incorporating videos of policymakers in government showing that this is a political genre, and also civil rights leaders who have inspired people in their quest for equality. Equality is important for asylum seekers as they want to be able to live a better life after having come from their detrimental countries. It's important that we establish the genre in the opening sequence before the news report to let the audience members know what genre of news they are. Establishing the location is another principal function of a news title sequence. We have established our location by incorporating a video of Westminster and an image of the UK border force, which we zoom into. These two let the audience know that the news that we will be reporting is going to be based in London and it's going to be about the border, as the UK border force picture shows. Establishing the location is important for our audience members. It informs them what area we will be talking about in our news. Another principal function of a news title sequence is addressing our target audience. We addressed our target audience by incorporating videos of different actors who acted as asylum seekers who had come from different countries for different reasons. We use young people to appeal to our young target audience of 18 to 25 so that they could really empathise with the opening. Addressing our target audience is important to make sure that we get enough viewers and people that watch it. Establishing the tone is also another principal function of a news title sequence. We established our tone through a video of an asylum seeker who we got Midu to play as an actor, and we put the words asylum on the screen. This already sets the tone of asylum seekers and lets the audience know that the news that will be reported is going to be about asylum seekers. We also incorporated another video of people from different nationalities walking in the streets of Oxford Street. This also sets the tone of the news that will be reported, letting the audience know that the news is going to be about people from different nationalities, and so asylum seekers who come from different countries. The words migration on this clip also highlights that the news is going to be about migration, and more specifically asylum seekers, as the next image in the sequence shows. The sepia colour also gives this news title sequence a feel and tone for the audience that the news is going to be serious and also quite emotional, as the dull tone of the sepia colour brings. We use the sepia colour throughout this news title sequence to give the audience this feel and prepare them for the news that is going to be reported. Establishing the brand is also important in a news title sequence. We establish our brand by incorporating it at the end of this news title sequence in big bold letters, and we also have the words news in red to highlight that it's news, and the words VOP in white to highlight that you're watching Voice of the People News. We also animate it to engage the audience and keep them in. Creating an aesthetic is also a principal function of a news title sequence. It allows the audience to engage with what they are watching and really empathise when needed. We created an aesthetic in our opening news title sequence by showing close-up images of our actor Kimya, who played an Iranian asylum seeker. We showed the close-up images so the audience can really empathise with her as she's seeking asylum. We also use images of war in Nigeria in the background of Marianne's acting as an asylum seeker. This really gives the audience a real feel, and they can visually see the effects of the country that Marianne is coming from. And we finally have a pan of the different leaders, civil rights leaders, and people in the government. This also gives the audience a feel, and as we pan along the screen, it's almost like giving the audience an insight on the leaders